Welcome back, guys. We're back here in the lab transforming a pair of pure platinum dunk lows. We're gonna be doing a little bit of a transformation here. So as per usual, we'll set the right pair to the side and we'll just get going on this left shoe. And as always, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and let us know if you liked the video. The first thing I noticed when I look at these shoes, we've got a lot of just like, it almost looks like scraping, but I think it could just be buildup of dirt and just grime. But there's like black spots kind of all over the upper of the shoe, on the swoosh, as you can see, on all the leather. And then the tongue just looks really dark. Canvas material builds up a lot of dirt and grime, and it's just not white, as you can see. So we're gonna take out the laces, put them in our solution, and then we'll get going over the uppers. As always, we are using the Rejuvenator Essential Kit with the soft, medium, and stiff brush, and then just a little water container with the Rejuvenator solution. So we'll get cracked into these laces. So now that we've got our laces out of the shoe, we're just gonna hit it with the soft bristle brush, see if we can get this top dirt off. So we'll get right into that and catch you guys right after. All right, so we went over the uppers once, and honestly, a good amount of the dirt came off, but there is still some that's like pretty deep in there. So we'll have to go over that again. But for the time being, we are gonna go over the insole and lining just to get all these stains out. There's a couple stains here that you can probably see. And then we are wiping that down with our Rejuvenator microfiber towel. And it really just hits all the spot and dries it up quick. So let's get into it. All right, so we just got done doing the insole and the lining. We're gonna try to hit this midsole with the medium bristle brush. And after that, we'll see if we need to use the stiff bristle brush. I think we will need to use the stiff bristle brush because there's just a lot of stuff caked on here. As you can probably see, this midsole isn't even close to white. These honestly could use icing, but we are just doing a quick clean on these. We'll just do that for now. Just got done with the midsole here. We did use the stiff bristle brush. That helped out tremendously. Midsole's looking pretty good, honestly. I'd say it's time to move on. Might hit some more off camera, and we might use nail polish remover as well. That tends to get like the really deep stains out pretty good. But we're gonna move on to this undersole. We've got like a little bit of like what looks like gum or just like, I don't even know. But then this is just like dark gray. Let's jump into it. With the nail polish remover, don't use it on anything except for rubber. It does tend to just like rub off paint. So as long as you're not using it on anything that has paint or that's leather, it's not going to damage anything, so it's safe to use on rubber. But just be careful when you're on the upper part of the midsole. You never know when it's going to leak up to the canvas. So we're pretty much done with this shoe. Pretty impressed with how it turned out, not gonna lie. A lot of the stuff that we thought might be scratches did just end up coming off as just dirt and streak marks. But the midsole looks a ton better. The bottoms look a lot better. Got them back to pretty much the original color. Lots of heel drag though. Just stuff you can't really fix unless you just replace the sole completely. Tongue looks better. Still needs to dry and everything, so doesn't look incredibly like transformed, I guess you could say, but we'll just scrub these laces, throw them back in, and that'll be it. If you want to go one step further with this cleaning process, if you have a steamer, you can go through with all the little stitching and just hit every single little thing of stitching because it is kind of like gray and it is supposed to be white. If you don't have a steamer, you can just do it with the toothbrush. Not as effective, but it'll still get the job done. All right, so we're just getting these laces scrubbed up. Just rubbing them together helps a lot with getting the dirt out because soaking it will help release the dirt, but there has to be some process of friction to get it out. So if you have sensitive skin, make sure you use gloves too. Soap isn't gonna like harm you or anything, but it can be known to irritate skin. I like wearing them when it's a pretty dirty shoe. Just keeps my hands clean, don't have to worry about it. So we're pretty much done with these. Nice and foamy. Yeah, nice and sudsy, that's how you want it. Then we'll just grab our towel here. We're pretty much done. We're just gonna squeeze that around for a second. Usually we'll hang the laces to dry for about 30 minutes to an hour, but we'll just pop these in while they're wet still. In our shorts, we have mentioned just making sure sure you let the laces fully dry before you put them in. But with this little time crunch that we're in, it'll be fine that we put them in. I'll just make sure to wipe down all the eyelets so there's no residual dirt. But yeah, after that, we'll be good to go. Let us know if you guys want a full tutorial on how to lace your shoes or just different way to lace your shoes after you clean them. There's a lot of cool ways you can lace shoes, but we just factory lace them here. And that's just going outside to in on every single eyelet and then just the typical factory lace finish. All right, guys, this is how they came out. I'd say they look 10 times better than when we started. Got an actual white upper instead of this gray, foggy, dirty upper. The midsole on here just looks crusty and just filled with dirt. On this side, you know, it's still kind of like almost yellowed. It kind of looks aged a little bit, but you know, it is clean. So there's that. And then the bottom, so we have this huge difference right here. This is just dark, has that gunk that we kind of scraped off on the top one. Although they do both have heel drag, that's just nothing you can fix. These are someone's beater pairs that they just wear like every day. So there's not really much you can do to fix that. That's just what happens when you wear your shoes, and that's okay. But yeah, overall, a really good turnout. Happy with this clean. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, guys. We appreciate you guys watching the full video. Let us know what other videos you guys want to see. We're always down to make content for you guys. But yeah, just let us know in the comments. Have a good day, guys.
In the video,